Stop telling the story that I can't, I shouldn't, I mustn't, I wouldn't, I won't, whatever it is. Stop telling that story, because it's such a dangerous place to be. And in this video today, I'm going to explain why it is so dangerous to keep telling the story and why you must tell a different story in order to mitigate the worst thing happening to you. But before I get going with my teachings today, a very warm welcome to anyone who's new to my channel. I'm Tanya Pluckrose from Rich Results Mindsets, and I'm all about helping you master your mind so you can master your life. And so today I want to go a little bit deeper with my urgency towards you with a true story that made me want to make a video of this nature today. So I have a friend, a dear friend I've known for around 5 years, and I've met him on LinkedIn and I've got to know him. And recently, about a year ago, he made a decision to retire. And good on it, he was retiring from the corporate world. And I haven't seen him much on LinkedIn for a while. And then he was slowly coming and surfacing and saying how much he was enjoying retiring, doing nothing. Nothing. And I went, what? Nothing? Oh, that's such a dangerous place to be, to do nothing all day. Let me explain why. Because if you are doing nothing, you are a drifter. And you are a drifter is a very dangerous place to be. And you don't need to take my word for it. Go and read Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. It was only published, I think, in 2020, and it's a very controversial book to read. But it really goes deep into why you must have a definiteness of purpose. You must have a goal that you're working on, because your subconscious mind is a GPS and it loves a destination. I mean, we are engineered for success. We have within us, our Creator gave us a servo mechanism for success. And so if you stop using your servo mechanism, you go backwards. And you don't need to even believe me or even Napoleon Hill. My mentor, the late legend Mr. Bob Proctor, I mean, he was adamant that everybody keep expressing this energy that's flowing through us and to us, expressing this energy through a goal, a goal or a desire, constantly expanding and growing. Because Bob understood that the mind it needs a destination, and often when we don't have a destination, a definiteness or purpose, then we tend to live through our five senses. We tend to be a plaything to outside circumstances. We're often hearing something or seeing something, and then we are reacting and we are taking in all this fear, doubt, and worry. And if you take in enough of this energy, right, not only with your perception about different situations that you observe or hear, but also when you don't have a goal or a definiteness or purpose, your mind is wide open to the thought mass, to other people's thoughts, and they're often of a negative nature, getting into your subconscious mind. I mean, you only have to watch the TV for less than 10 minutes and you can start to feel kind of lousy. Because what has happened is some negative ideas have got into your subconscious mind. And mind you, they're only opinions from other people, based on opinions from other people. But once they get in, it's almost like you're scaring yourself to death, and you wonder why you feel lousy all day, because you become emotionally involved in the wrong ideas. And if you stay there long enough, you'll start to become very anxious because you're overthinking and you're living in a world of fear, doubt, and worry all the time, because you don't have, your mind's not occupied on one thing. You see, your mind can only occupy one thing at a time, and most people are occupied living from the outside in instead of occupied on living from the inside out. Okay, so most people end up, fear, doubt, or worry turns to anxiety. Anxiety then turns to depression, and depression then turns to dis-ease in the body, because all illness is dis-ease in the mind. It starts in the mind and ends up in the body as suppressed energy. And of course, that then ends in disintegration. But there is another way to live, and that's on the side of well-being and faith. And how do you end up being in a perpetual state of well-being? Well, you are working on a goal. You have a purpose to be of service to others, to share your gifts, talents, and abilities with others. And so for my dear friend on LinkedIn, I mean, he's so incredibly gifted. He's got this brilliant idea that he would love to bring to the marketplace. But unfortunately, that inner critic, he's believing the story that he can't, he shouldn't, he mustn't, he couldn't, he wouldn't. He's believing that story more than, disciplining his mind to the goal. Where am I going? And I can, I will, I must, and focusing on that story. So my post to you today is, more than anything, my YouTube post is, don't ever say you're retiring. Never say you're retiring. You're just moving on to another project, okay, where you can express yourself, where you can expand and grow. And have this willingness to be of service to others with your gifts, talents, and abilities. Continue. And if you're not sure what you're meant to be doing, then just ask. Pray for guidance. Ask that our creator, spirit, source, infinite intelligence, whoever you believe in, a higher power, ask for some guidance on what your next indicated step is to serve humanity and for you as a soul to expand and grow. You will get the answer. And when you do, act on it immediately. And then you are going to live a very long life, because you have your mind focused on a good thing. It's a goal, it's a project, and your subconscious mind loves the project, and it gets to work to manifest it. So I hope this post has supported you right now to take back your power. Stop telling that story, rather tell the story the way you want it to be. And if you tell that story long enough, I guarantee you this, it may be a fantasy right now, but you'll turn it into a theory, then a fact. So thanks for tuning in. And if any of my content is inspiring you, elevating, motivating you, encouraging you, then please consider commenting or sharing, or I'd love it if you would subscribe so I can continue to really spread Bob Proctor's teachings to everyone, because I can't keep it. I need to give it away, and you would be a pivotal part of that. See you soon. Bye.